Yo, this is Terrell from Hall of Fame D-Line. These are Bully Rants, and this is part 4 of, I guess, the series of when just talking about, you know, different things about Razor's Edge, the evolution of Razor's Edge, a few things about my dealings with the Razor's Edge family, Elite Edge, Dave Wilson. I guess, you know, in closing, I guess the thing that I would say about Razor's Edge is it definitely made its impact on the bully world. What you see today is not what represented Razor's Edge from the beginning and what made it, you know, a worldwide phenom, so to speak. Do I think that anything can be changed, or can all of this be, you know, saved? I really don't know. You know, I don't think Dave will breed enough. I don't think others have enough breeding ethics to really follow what we were doing back then. You know, back then, if your dog had a bad tail, it was something to talk about. And it was really something that, like, we worried about, like, oh, bad tail, bad tail. Now we're at the point where people are just mixing in too many dogs that don't have like characteristics to the dogs that we looked at as part of the Razor's Edge blood. And that's a huge part of why I think that it's possible that you'll probably see, or really never see, that look come back real strong and consistent, because so many people are doing so many different things now. I really don't, you know, it's not to take a shot at anybody, but I really don't even think that Dave himself can do it, just because the parts are missing now, the blood is missing. So many dogs that were needed to make it are missing from the equation. Not to say it's not out there, because I know some kennels that still do have some top of the line RE blood as it was, you know, as it was known, but it's not a group effort where people are putting it down and making it happen the way that it was supposed to be, you know. So I guess in recapping, we can just say, no, I don't believe that there was a bunch of bulldogs mixed into the blood. No, I don't think that everything that happened with Razor's Edge was Dave's fault, although he does have some liability, because when you entrust the wrong people with your name and your brand, you take a beating for it sometimes. And as far as, you know, the future of the blood, it's very bleak right now, just because, you know, you see people selling out on a daily basis, and Razor's Edge blood is just not hot anymore. It's not what everybody's looking for. It's not what everybody's shaking their pom-poms for. A lot of people are coming in believing that a bulldog is an American bully, and that X's out anything of what we know as a Razor's Edge dog. I hope for the best, but at the same time, I don't have high hopes. I had a great time with the Elite Edge. I had a great time meeting, you know, the people I met. It was good to know Dave and know his family, and to be a part of something special as we all became a family in the Elite Edge. But, you know, I'm going to have a real hard time believing that any of this will go any further, and that we will see the Edge blood come back to what it was before in its heyday. I think you'll see people like Remy Line and Pratt's and Fernando over there with Bullmaster, and, you know, some kennels that will still really be sticklers for the structure and the look that we all fell in love with. But for the most part, you'll see a whole different look. And I think when you ask the question, is Razor's Edge dead? No, it's not dead, but it's definitely a weak pulse. And, you know, unless something changes dramatically, I think, you know, in the next 5 years, you'll be very hard pressed to find that look. If you have any questions about anything, hopefully I cover most of your questions and most of your basis in this thing. Really need to be a documentary, more so to go into all of the stories and all the good times and some bad times. But I'm sure we'll touch on many other things, and there's a lot more Bully Rants coming back, more informational stuff. I'm going to be hitting a lot more shows. I'm back in business, so to speak, as far as producing puppies. D-Line headquarters are coming up soon, so reach out to me, 3-time champion Denzel page. I do a lot of stuff on there, or the Quincy Terrell page. I don't know my own name, or Terrell Quincy page, or wherever you can find me at on Facebook. And you know, keep it bully, and take care of your dogs. And as we always say, put health and the dog first. Keep it bully. Peace.